Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, St. James' mom accused of fatally throwing baby off building, given January 24 court date. Shamoya Green, the St. James woman, accused of throwing her 5-month-old daughter from the roof of a 3-story building, resulting in the baby's death, has been given a January 24 date to return to court. The delay is to allow time for an updated fitness to plead report to be prepared. The date was set when Green, who was charged with murder in February of this year, made a physical appearance in the St. James Circuit Court on Wednesday. The case was transferred from the St. James Parish Court to the Circuit Court on November 5 by Judge Natisha Fairclough Hilton. When the case was called up for the first time in the Circuit Court, Supreme Court Judge Justice Bertram Morrison was told that a more up-to-date report was needed, as the previous two were done in June and July. On November 5, Green, who was in custody at the South Camp Adult Correctional Center in Kingston, appeared in court virtually via the Zoom platform. Before that, on September 4, an updated medical report dated July 22, 2024 on Green's mental and physical health had shown that she was unfit to plead. The report added that Green is suffering from a seizure disorder with psychosis as a result of her seizure. Green is being represented by attorney at law Gillian Horton. The seizures and the mental health challenges of Green became evident during her first court appearance on March 6, 2024. At that time, she claimed that she was hearing the voices of her children calling. She also collapsed in the prisoner's dock and was later revived. As a result, the court ordered that a psychiatric report be undertaken. Reports are that on December 6, 2023, about 5:35 p.m., Green was at home with her common-law husband and other family members when she reportedly asked to have a conversation with the man about their relationship. However, the partner refused to engage in a conversation at that point and deferred the talks for later that evening. Green reportedly became enraged and left the room, taking the baby with her to the roof of the building and throwing the child on the concrete pit below in the yard. JLP supporters in Northwest St. Elizabeth call for removal of JC Hutchinson. Days after Jamaica Labour Party leader, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, admitted that some members of Parliament have fallen short in their duties, scores of supporters from Northwest St. Elizabeth are calling for the removal of JC Hutchinson. Clutching placards, constituents demonstrated outside his office in Lochovia on Wednesday morning. Supporters have vowed not to return to the polls unless the veteran politician is replaced. The supporters say they are frustrated with the lack of representation for more than 2 decades.
Over the years in a power, and I don't see what he is doing. Northwest St. Elizabeth. So he must go in time expire, so he must go make a younger set come and take his seat. The last election, I don't vote for Ochi. So the next election, next year, they say to run, I will never vote if he no come out. We get fed up at Ochi. Ochi must go. He don't shoot my purpose. If he shoots some, not for me. I don't see what he is doing for nobody matter for. Every day, nothing not going on, nothing, and he in a pound for so long. How me not now go on? Yeah? He must go. At time now, if he can go in time extra, and 84-year-old now, he can move and go on now. We get fed up on him.
More rain forecast for Jamaica through to Sunday. The tropical wave that has been influencing weather conditions across Jamaica since yesterday afternoon has merged with a broad area of low pressure south of Jamaica. The Meteorological Service says this system is expected to continue influencing weather across the island through to the weekend. Satellite imagery indicates a larger but gradually organizing area of showers and thunderstorms across the central and southwestern Caribbean Sea. This system is progressing slowly westward and has a high chance of tropical depression development within the next 48 hours in the vicinity of Jamaica. The Met Service says regardless of the stage of development, the area of low pressure is expected to bring continued and increased rainfall to Jamaica through to at least Sunday afternoon. The forecast is for cloudy conditions with the appearance of showers and thunderstorms, which may be heavy at times to affect sections of all parishes, especially southern parishes, during this period. Fishers on the Keys and the Banks, especially those inshore and offshore the south coast, are urged to exercise extreme caution as sea conditions will continue to deteriorate in the vicinity of showers and thunderstorms. Police robbing ammunition found in Stony Hill. The St. Andrew North Police are probing the seizure of 10 rounds of ammunition in Stony Hill, St. Andrew. The news has been informed that the 7.62mm rounds were found in an abandoned building. The police, acting on information on Tuesday, reportedly went to a location along Erie Castle Road where an abandoned building was searched and the bullets were found. No arrest was made in connection with the find. The police theorized that the high-powered weapon, a rifle in which the rounds would be used, might also be in the area. The investigation is ongoing. Labor Ministry continuing talks with the staff and the management of Secrets and Breathless Resorts. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security is continuing discussions with the staff and the management of Secrets Resorts and Spa in Montego Bay, St. James, following Tuesday's protest over low pay and poor working conditions. The protest also included workers at the adjoining Breathless Resort and Spa. The resorts are opened by Hyatt Hotels. Officers of the Labor Ministry met with the staff and the management on Tuesday afternoon in an effort to provide the workers with an opportunity to ventilate their industrial concerns. Minister Pernell Charles Jr. said the ministry is committed to ensuring the maintenance of a peaceful industrial relations climate for all stakeholders. Let me take the opportunity to urge employers to have and to create open lines of communication for internal management of workers' concerns. This is critical if we are going to maintain the balance and the harmony between stakeholders in these important sectors, he advised. Tuesday's industrial action was the latest to hit the tourism sector in just weeks. Judge reduces assault charges, orders counseling for co-parents in domestic disputes. The co-parents of a 9-year-old girl had their assault charges reduced and were referred to counseling during a hearing in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday. Andrea Clark and Ryan Benjamin were each initially facing charges of assault occasioning grievous bodily harm following a physical altercation on March 18, 2024. During the incident, Clark sustained a broken hand while Benjamin suffered other injuries. Appearing before Senior Parish Judge Sancha Burrell, both parties said they were willing to explore alternative dispute resolution. As a result, Judge Burrell referred them to probation services for counseling. I do not care about you or your partner. I do, however, have a great interest in how children are affected by their parents, especially when both parents are in the criminal court, Judge Burrell said, while addressing Clark, who earlier told the court that she had undergone surgery and did not return to work until a month ago. After reviewing medical certificates for both Clark and Benjamin, the judge decided to further reduce the charges to assault occasioning bodily harm. Both of you have to intentionally forgive each other and determine how you will move forward, Judge Burrell told them. A case management hearing was scheduled for March 2025 and their bails were extended. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.